Hey folks, come along with us. We've got a little hunting adventure on Dupuis WMA. We also did a little camping for 3 days, stayed over at JW Corbett. This is our campsite over at JW Corbett. We got a pretty nice little setup with the tarp in case we get any weather. Gonna be here for 3 days. After we got camp set up, we went down to the southeast corner of Dupuis. There's a bunch of people down there at the very end, so we went back a little bit to the north, went into a cypress slough, and did a little bit of a sit and stalk. We sat at a few different places for a couple hours, stayed in there till just before dark. On our way out of the slough, we ended up coming across a little wet spot along the edge where there were some baby gators. We knew Mama was around. We never did see her, but we didn't want to spook them or her.
There's 4 right there in that corner. I don't want to provoke Mama, but I want to get up through here.
Looks like we could get around them to the left just a little bit here. The next morning, we went to a flag pond just after first light, and as we were working our way in there, we saw a couple hogs coming out of the middle of the flag pond.
You don't pop out. The grass is too there. There's 2 of them.
There he goes. As we walked into the burn area, there was a little flag pond, and we ended up jumping a gray hog in that flag pond that was bedded down. I think so. He went into that green patch right there. The little gray hog broke out and ran off through the pines. Then we saw a big black hog off to our north. We think it was a boar. We never had a shot. Then this red boar popped out, gave us a good look at him. We definitely could have taken him, but unfortunately we were trying to hunt for sows. Yeah, I saw him as he was going away.
He looked black to me.
Yeah, that's all I saw, his black bag going away. But the gray one, when she turned right here, we'd had to take it a shot right when she first broke out.
I could have smoked that joker right there a couple of times.
I don't know, they're just hitting little certain spots. It was starting to get towards noon, so we headed back towards the truck to grab some lunch and jumped a bunch of deer. Looks at us, there's a couple of them. The next day, we came back to the spot where we saw the 2 hogs in the tall grass. Got some coyotes in the distance. Roman's gonna take a circle around, hopefully kick up something. We were sitting here in our spot where we saw them yesterday, and they came out right before the sun came up. So he's gonna do a little loop around this wet spot. Hopefully we'll kick something up. Well, we saw plenty of fresh sign around the flag pond, but we never saw the hogs again. So we decided to hit a couple different spots around the WMA and then spend the afternoon back at the prescribed burn. All right, folks. We're set up back here where we saw those pigs. Did a little prescribed burn back in here. Coming back in the early afternoon, gonna sit till dark and hope we see some come back in. There was a ditch over there where the green grass is and the pines. It ran in like an L shape around the backside of this burnt flag pond. They're feeding on little fern sprouts out here. My buddy Roman, he's set up next to me here under this oak tree. Let's see him. An hour before sunset, a hog came in on our left and walked into the ditch, into the green trees there, and was scratching, and then decided to finally come out. As the hog walked out, Roman had to stand up to try to get a good shot angle. Had to hang from the tree limb above him. Use that as a rest because we forgot our shooting sticks. I saw the bushes moving. When you pointed out, I was watching all of a sudden.
It was that gray one.
The way the hog jumped straight up after the shot, we think it went just underneath her chest. So when we walked over to the spot where she was standing, there was no sign of a hit, no blood, no hair. She was just gone.